Hello and welcome to our news coming to you live from Canal, Algérie. First, the top stories of the news. The head of the IATF, the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, welcomes the Chadian President, the Mauritanian head of state, the President of the Libyan Presidential Council, and the Tunisian President. Cooperation and integration at the heart of discussion between the Presidents of the Republic and Algeria's guests. Algeria's long experience put to the service of the African countries, deeming our country as key partner for their development and integration. And the national football team is ready to take on Botswana as part of the 2026 World Cup qualifiers. Hello and welcome. First in our news, the Chadian President Mohamed Idriss Déby is in Algiers to take part in the Intra-African Trade Fair due to kick off today. He was welcomed at the Wari International Airport by the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune. After listening to the national anthems of the two countries and the salute of the flags, the two presidents reviewed the detachment of the Republican Guards who paid them the honors. Chadian president greeted the high-ranking Algerian officials, notably the Foreign Affairs Minister, National Community and African Affairs Minister Ahmed Attaf, the advisor to the President of the Republic in charge of diplomatic affairs, Ammar Abba, and the Minister of Higher Education, Canal, in addition to Algeria's ambassador to Chad. For his part, the President of the Republic greeted the high-level delegation accompanying the Chadian President as well as the Chadian diplomat accredited to Algeria. And at the VIP launch of the international airport, the President of the Republic, Al-Majid Tebboune, held bilateral talks with the Chadian President Mohamed Idriss Deby. Also, the President of the Republic, Al-Majid Tebboune, also welcomed the Mauritanian President Mohamed Ould Sheikh Al Ghazouani, now in a visit to Algeria to take part in the 2025 IATF. After listening to the national anthems of the two countries and the salute flags, the two presidents reviewed a detachment of the Republican Guards who paid them the honors. Then the Mauritanian president greeted the high-ranking Algerian officials, notably the Minister of Foreign Affairs, National Community and African Affairs Ahmed Attaf, the Justice Minister Lotfi Boujma, the advisor to the President of the Republic in charge of diplomatic affairs Ammar Abba, and Algeria's ambassador to Mauritania. For his part, the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, greeted the high-level delegation accompanying the Mauritanian President Mohammed Ould Sheikh Al Ghazouani and members of the Mauritanian diplomats accredited to Algeria. And at the VIP lounge of the international airport, also the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, held talks with the Mauritanian President Mohammed Ould Sheikh Al Ghazouani. The President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, welcomed the President of the Libyan Presidential Council, Mohammed Yunus Al Menfi, attending the 2025 IATF. After listening to the two countries' anthems and the salute of flags, the two presidents reviewed the detachment of the Republican Guards who paid them the honors. Then the president of the Libyan Presidential Council greeted senior Algerian officials, including the Minister of Foreign Affairs, National Community and African Affairs, Ahmed Attaf, the Interior Minister, Ibrahim Murad, the advisor to the President of the Republic in charge of diplomatic affairs, Ammar Abba, and Algiers ambassador to Libya. For his part, the President of the Republic greeted the Libyan members, accompanying the President of the Libyan Presidential Council and the Libyan diplomats accredited to Algeria. And at the VIP lounge of the International Airport, the President of the Republic held talks with the President of the Libyan Presidential Council, Mohammed Yunus al-Menfi, in the presence of the two countries' delegations. The President of the Republic, Ahmed Tebboune, also welcomed the Tunisian President Kais Saied attending the 2025 IATF. After listening to the national anthems and the salute of flags, the two presidents reviewed detachments of the Republican Guards who paid them the honors. Then the Tunisian president greeted the high-ranking Algerian officials, notably the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the National Community and African Affairs, Ahmed Attaf, the advisor to the President of the Republic in charge of diplomatic affairs, Ammar Abba, in addition to Algiers ambassador to Tunisia. For his part, the President of the Republic, Ahmed Tebboune, greeted the delegation accompanying the President Kais Saied, and the Tunisian diplomat accredited to Algeria. The President of the Republic, Majid Tebboune, held talks with his Tunisian counterpart, Qais Said, at the VIP lounge of the international airport in the presence of the two countries' delegations. Always with the same African events, the President of the Council of the Nation, Aziz Nasri, welcomed the Deputy President of Kenya, Kithure Kindiki, now in Algeria, to take part in the IATF 4th edition. The President of the Council of the Nation, Aziz Nasri, welcomed as well the Burundian Prime Minister, Nestor Ntiontuye. The former Nigerian President and the Chairman of the Advisory Council of the IATF, Olusegun Obasanjo, was welcomed as well by the President of the Council of the Nation, Aziz Nasri. And the President of the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic, attending the 2025 IATF, was welcomed equally at the Algiers International Airport by the Foreign Trade Minister, Canal. Other delegations are also in Algiers to take part in this event, including the Ugandan Mining Resources Minister, the Trade Minister of Senegal, who were welcomed at the international airport by the Foreign and Domestic Ministers, respectively. Kameruzig and Taib Zitouni. Kameruzig received equally the Nigerian Trade and Industry Minister. Other prominent African figures arrived as well to take part in this major continental economic get-together. To another story now, the Algerian Petroleum Institute is hosting a new group of Mauritanian engineers, further cementing its role as a leading hub for hydrocarbon training in Africa and expanding its programs to share expertise across the continent. Coverage by Naima Loualish, taken up by Melissa Lila Balaman.
True to its mission as a leading training and expertise center in hydrocarbons, the Algerian Petroleum Institute, IAP, continues to host learners from across Africa. At present, a group of Mauritanian engineers is undergoing training at the institute, recognized as one of the most prominent on the continent. This training is crucial for us in reservoir engineering. The quality is excellent. We've worked on simulations, software, and specifically with Petrel. So far, the program has fully met our expectations. Before coming here, we coordinated with IAP representatives at SMH to set a clear curriculum, and it has been followed to the letter.
Donc, jusqu'à présent, cet programme a été suivi à la lettre et ça répond correctement, parfaitement à nos besoins.
Actuellement, on a un groupe d'ingénieurs réservoirs de la Mauritanie.
Right now, we're training a group of Mauritanian reservoir engineers in simulation. They're highly motivated, very engaged, and I'm confident they'll leave with solid knowledge and skills.
Beaucoup d'intérêt par rapport au sujet. Et j'espère qu'ils vont apprendre beaucoup de choses et vont partir avec un bon bagage à la fin.
Dans le cadre de ces missions et les orientations du management, de la direction générale et même des orientations du pays.
In line with the directives of our management and national strategy, Algeria aims to expand further into Africa. That's why we've intensified efforts to train our neighbors, offering specialized expertise across all areas of hydrocarbons and gas.
D'expertise, de spécialisation dans tous les métiers des hydrocarbures, oil and gas de façon générale.
Earlier this year, the institute was recognized by OPEC for excellence in research and training. It now plans to broaden its programs to benefit even more professionals in the energy sector.
Les perspectives en 2026 sont assez intéressantes. On envisage premièrement.
Looking ahead to 2026, we want to launch something new. Beyond expert training, we'll move toward laboratory-based courses. Many of our neighbors like advanced labs, so we're working with our exploration production division to share the latest analysis techniques.
L'activité exploration-production pour essayer d'apprendre, leur donner des connaissances sur les nouvelles techniques d'analyse utilisées dans les métiers.
Since its creation, IAP has trained more than 100,000 professionals worldwide. It now aims to strengthen its continental presence at the upcoming Intra-African Trade Fair, promoting its skills, innovations, and services.
Story by Melissa Lila Balaman. To another story now, the acting Prime Minister Saifi Gharib received the Director General of the World Intellectual Property Organization, Darin Tang, now on a visit to Algeria. The meeting revolved around cooperation between the two sides with a view to promoting innovation, highlighting cultural legacy and giving an impetus to the organization's office in Algeria, officially inaugurated during this visit. The Foreign Affairs Minister, National Community and African Affairs, Ahmed Attaf, received on Wednesday the Director General of the World Intellectual Property Organization, Darin Tang, now on a visit to Algeria. The meeting was a good opportunity for the two sides to evoke ways and means of further promoting bilateral cooperation, coinciding with the inauguration of the organization's office here in our country to boost innovation, highlight human resources, and preserve cultural patrimony. To the international news now, and heavy fire Gazans are trapped between hunger, disease and displacement, with families forced to wander in search of shelter and hospitals pushed to the brink. The territory stands on the edge of survival and collapse. Wissam Abuzid and Melissa Lila Balaman report.
Day and night, Palestinians are driven to keep moving, pushed into unfamiliar areas, with no clear way to survive or sense of how long they can endure. The few neighborhoods still standing provide little safety, exposing the displaced to constant danger. We didn't want to leave northern Gaza, but we had no choice. Our children aren't safe. The nights are filled with explosions, drones and artillery. People are crammed into tents among the ruins, with no food, water or medicine to survive. More than 1 million remain in the city, most struggling to get by in tents or amid the rubble. Camps and shelters are crammed far beyond capacity, leaving residents with almost no protection. We head south, we come back, we look for refuge, but there's nowhere to go. Hospitals are collapsing under the weight of the dead and wounded. The humanitarian situation is unbearable. Hospitals are flooded daily with the dead and injured. Under relentless strikes, Gaza has become a prize the occupiers seek to claim, raising the specter of full occupation. My daughter was injured and can no longer walk. Half of our neighborhood is destroyed. My brother and nephew are also badly hurt. Staying here has become impossible. With massacres repeating and the threat of invasion hanging over them, Gaza's people suffer without pause. Each day is another battle for survival, and the price they pay only grows heavier.
Back to Algeria sports now. The national football team is getting ready for taking on Botswana as part of the World Cup qualifiers to be hosted today by Hussein Ahmed Stadium in Tizi Ouzou. The Desert Warriors, topping Group J, are called upon to snatch another victory so as to keep their full chances for qualifying to the final tournament of the upcoming World Cup. We wish all the best for our national team. With this, we come to the end of our news. Tomorrow, another day of the news. Keep tuning to our channel and programs. Take care. Bye-bye for now.